It's a tight race to the top in Atlantic hockey, and tonight we have another high-caliber matchup as the Purple Eagles of Niagara come to town to take on the Holy Cross Crusaders in Worcester. Hello and welcome in, everybody. I'm Elijah Gonzalez. Alongside me is Dan McLaughlin. Dan, Holy Cross, 2 big wins last weekend, and Niagara looking to rebound for sure.
Yeah, this is a Niagara team that just dropped 2 in a row to the Lakers of Mercyhurst, and a Holy Cross team that swept Sacred Heart last weekend. An exciting weekend for the Crusaders as well as they welcome back their blue line leader, senior alternate captain Tommy Mirator.
I mentioned the tight race to the top. Let's take a look at the standings for these teams. And coming in, Dan, this is a very tight race for both of these teams. Holy Cross, of course, tied at the top in points with 22, but Niagara right on their heels, just 2 points behind.
This is a chance for Niagara to tie the Crusaders tonight if they can get a win. Top 5 in the conference get a bye, and these teams are looking to lock up that first home playoff series.
Well, let's start with Niagara, and really for Niagara, they've been led by Darian Plouffe, a guy who's a Hobie Baker nominee.
Second-year captain Darian Plouffe, his teammates giving him that award. Again, missed a good chunk of last season with a fractured skull, but he has come back with a vengeance this year. 26 points on the season, and he leads this charge.
And for Holy Cross, the usual suspects, of course, Danny Lopez, a solid weekend last weekend, but it's this guy, Scott Pooley, who's going to have a big game tonight.
Also a Hobie Baker nominee, leads the nation in goals both on the power play and overall, as you see there with 18. We've said this before, when him and his center, Michael Laffin, get help, this Crusader offense is unstoppable.
The Crusaders and the Purple Eagles just moments away from puck drop. Spencer Trapp getting ready for the action here tonight on Atlantic Hockey TV. Here's Listener inside the blue line. And now it's Matthias, makes a nice move around to Harvard Crimson. The shot and a score! Matthias on the near side, and Holy Cross takes the 1-0 advantage here in this one. Now here comes Kara Violet. It's a 2-on-1 trying to get back. Here's Maeve Riley, a shot saved by Dutton. Another opportunity and a goal! Holy Cross puts it in the back of the net. It's Matthias again. As now this one comes back out, and Gilmore skates around, an opportunity, a shot and a save by Salatis. Another shot from Pepper, that one another save. Battle for the puck down low, and Holy Cross comes away with it. 2 huge saves by Salatis. Under 10 to go in this second period. Holy Cross and Niagara still knotted at 0. And chances for both sides have started to heat up. Now here's another one. Shot, and that one goes off the post. A great chance that time for Stanislav Tzakov, as he had an excellent opportunity skating in on Barafano and just sent it off the right post. Here's Danny Lopez who skates in. And he gets it off to Trapp on the backside. Trapp wanted to fire, now he will with the wrist shot. Opportunity, Lopez, and he puts it home! Holy Cross with the 1-0 lead on the Danny Lopez rebound goal. Delmas dumps it in. Now tried to throw a tough angle shot, Brophy blocked it. And now here's a chance, it's Plouffe. Now a shot, Soke, and he puts it in the back of the net. A great move that time by Plouffe, and Soke able to put it right there in the back of the net. And how about this? We've got a game on our hands, it's 2-1. There's 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4 opportunity. Farrell will dump it in. Then a pass, and Farrell's with the backhand, it scores! Call it to Farrell. A great play by Holy Cross, and Ryan Farrell puts it in the back of the net, and the Crusaders have knotted this thing up at 1. That one played down in the corner. Scott Pooley got knocked down. And a battle for the puck. Laffin comes away, gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson in the middle of the Pooley, the shot and the score! Scott Pooley from Logan Ferguson, and Holy Cross takes the lead. It's 2-1. Moore leaves for Cornella. Cornella's shot is in the glove of Christopoulos. Nice play by Billy Christopoulos, and now really our first extracurriculars of the evening. And it comes between TJ Moore and Dan Bailey, and now we've got some punches thrown. Mira just knocked what looked like Danny Lopez to the deck, and that's exactly what it was. So Lopez now getting a tucking to, and he's going to head to the box. And Mira just looks like he's going to as well. He might be heading for a game misconduct. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
This should just be roughing incidental. Pooley leaves it for Moore. Now Pooley a chance, a shot to score! Scott Pooley off the deflection from TJ Moore. Pooley's second of the night. He's Dan McLaughlin. I'm Elijah Gonzalez. And second period action, Holy Cross and Niagara. An Atlantic hockey matchup that is pivotal for both of these teams as we continue through the Atlantic hockey season. Brown dumps it in. And the penalty kill doing its job so far for Holy Cross, but this looks like it'll be sustained pressure for the Purple Eagles. Back to the point. Harper leaves it over. Now back to Harper at the point. Nice pressure there applied by Mackey and cleared away by Laffin. An excellent defensive sequence by both Mackey and Laffin there.
Both of these guys, Mackey draws into the lineup. He had an acrobatic goal last week, but for the most part, because of how good he is as a penalty killer, Laffin known for his offense, but he is a sneaky weapon because not only does he play well defensively, but of course there's always the threat of a shorthanded goal as Holy Cross gets another big clear. And
Michael Laffin, you mentioned the defensive ability, 37 block shots for Michael Laffin. That's second on the team, only behind Johnny Coughlin. So Barafano will have to cover this one up. It'll be 3 seconds that'll remain. The faceoff will come to Barafano's left on the power play, and Holy Cross has absolutely dominated this penalty kill so far here on this power play for Niagara. So it'll be Mucci that will come and take the faceoff, and Laffin will be in the circle for Holy Cross. It's Pooley out there with Laffin, Trapp, and Skelly. Shot goes wide. And that will end the power play for the Purple Eagles. So the power play over, Holy Cross back to full strength.
Interesting here, TJ Moore is playing on this line with Laffin and Pooley. Maybe just a little sneak shift by Coach Berard to try to jumpstart this Crusader offense.
Good pressure there on the forecheck from Laffin and Pooley, but able to sneak away that time was Delmas, and for good reason with the solid talent that he is back there. And a good big hit that time on Spencer Trapp. Shot goes off the side of the net. And Niagara will maintain the pressure. Spencer Trapp skated that one in, and that was dangerous as he came down on the backside. And now this one will be worked back up ice. Mucci dumps it in, and it's a delayed offsides, and having to retreat is Stanislav Zakov. And that one will go all the way down for icing, and it will come back into the Holy Cross end.
Dalton Skelly wasn't trying to ice that puck. He was looking for some kind of stretch pass through the middle, but he couldn't connect with a teammate, and Niagara's going to get an offensive zone faceoff as a result. And you see the big-time fall that Trapp took. Harper didn't hit him that cleanly, but Trapp just losing his balance and goes careening to the ice.
Derek Brown, TJ Moore in the circle, and it's won by TJ Moore. Boy, has he been impressive on the faceoff at times. He's over 50% on the season in that department. And that one in the neutral zone. Soke trying to play it forward, but a good play by Kessel to not allow a clean pass. And Spencer Trapp retreats off the boards to Kessel.
Kessel's got to come back to meet that puck. He just waited a little too long for the puck to come to him, and that was why Jack Zielinski was able to get his stick in.
Soke gives it back to Zielinski. Tried to leave it back for him, but now here comes Skelly. Dalton Skelly skates it in. It's 2-on-2. Goes behind the net. Was looking there for Serwick, who was charging towards the net, but good defensive play by Niagara to not allow the odd man rush to occur. Now here's Lopez. Tried to flick it on for Ryan Farrell. He's chasing. Will he get there? He did not. And Holy Cross was not happy that that was called an icing, but fortunate for Niagara there that pass didn't connect because Ryan Farrell could have been in. Yeah, the pass from Lopez just misses.
Great look by Lopez, just not quite able to connect. Farrell just a step behind. Nice hustle play there by Nico Kovacis to get back, but Ryan Farrell wasn't all that far.
Yeah, and from our look, it looked like a pretty good call on the officials' part. And I will say, Dan, the officials have done a great job tonight in this game, been very evenly officiated for both sides. Harper dumps it in deep, and that one goes out of play, and it will come back out of the Holy Cross zone.
And we've come to expect nothing less from these Atlantic hockey crews. They're generally very, very good. We had the director of officiating on here during an intermission last year to talk about how much work goes into being an official. And one thing no one thinks about, these guys are skating out there for all 60 minutes.
Plouffe wins the draw, but Lopez cuts it off as it was trying to get to Justin Kendall. Lopez now an opportunity, tried to flick it on, but whiffed, and it left it for Mulcahy. Down now as it's brought back to the point. Coughlin over to Barrow. Barrow going to take the wrist shot. It goes high and wide of everybody. Coughlin tried the slap shot off of Mulcahy. He was looking for the deflection. Hitting the ice, and a tripping penalty. Looks like it's going to go on Brett Mulcahy. So hitting the deck that time was Chris Harper, and that's exactly what happened. So Brett Mulcahy goes to the box, and for the second time already in this second period, Holy Cross going to have to kill off a power play.
Yeah, Brett Mulcahy will go into the box. And this is a loss because Mulcahy and Farrell are the Crusaders' best penalty-killing forwards. So they're going to have to do this without him. It'll be Laffin and Mackey to start. And with Mitch Collett out of the lineup, as you get a look at the chance there for the Crusaders, with Collett out of the lineup, they're going to have to call on a forward, more likely than not TJ Moore, to step up and kill penalties when they normally don't.
So Michael Laffin in the circle along with Plouffe, and Plouffe wins the draw. Holy Cross going to have to play defensively. Shot from Curran was wide, and he broke his stick. Back behind the net is Eric Cooley. Threw it in front. Opportunity. Plouffe a shot, and he sent it high and wide off the glass. Back out to Delmas. That's a dangerous man to run the point of a power play. Delmas with it. Gives it off. Soke. Playing a little tic-tac-toe back at the blue line. Soke skates it in. He's got some real estate. Tried to go to the front of the net. Good play, and Mackey clears it. Excellent play defensively by Holy Cross, but Soke had a lot of room to skate in.
Right, so
here's Plouffe.
So I was wrong. It's not TJ Moore. It's going to be Kevin Darar, the sophomore, that's going to be asked to kill this one.
Plouffe tried to play it back, and Holy Cross gets Johnny Coughlin to send this one high and out of play. And it looks like it was deflected by the Purple Eagles, so it will come back into the Holy Cross end. Fortunate there for Coughlin that it was deflected out of play. 1:08 now on the power play, still no score. But again, here's another good opportunity as the broken stick comes that time from Curran. So Farmer will take the draw. Farrell in there as well. Kovacis, he'll take the shot. That one deflected off the body of Farrell, but squirted through to Barafano, who sticked it aside.
Penalty only half gone, but the Crusaders have done well so far. Mackey came up with the big clear, and Coughlin does well to knife that one out as well.
Harper has it. Gives it off to Farmar. Farmer in front. Brown the shot, and a great glove save by Barafano. Excellent opportunity for Derek Brown right in the slot. And Barafano up to the task, makes the save.
You're going to have to put something more on it to beat Paul Barafano from there. I know the unscreened wrist shot from the slot is the shooter's dream, but Barafano stood his ground brilliantly. Nice reflexive save. Don't want to say easy save, but he sure makes it look easy.
Take a look here at the replay of that, but Barafano, an excellent save. And really at this point in the game, that's a huge save to keep this at a 0-0 game with not a lot of opportunities for either side coming. And Holy Cross looking to kill off their second power play of the period after the period started with Niagara on the power play. Here's Laffin as he skates out. 30 seconds left on the power play.
Big time block by Tommy Murator to start that little drive from Michael Laffin, and they are very happy to have him back in the lineup.
Murator plays it back to Brophy. Swung it around the boards and out. Excellent clear, and Delmas wants the puck quickly to try and skate this back up ice. Delmas trying to walk around Darar and does. Dumps it in deeper, chases it himself, gets it back to the point. Opportunity now in front, and a great save by Barafano on Mucci.
Mucci was going to take advantage of the quick pass there. He was going to have to do it on a one-timer. He gave Barafano plenty of time to read him and cover his post.
Cooley had that one taken away on the stick, but Kovacis keeps it in. Now Holy Cross skates out with an opportunity. Here's Mulcahy off the glass from Darar. In front, Farrell, and screen that time was Wilson by his buddy Spriggs that time. Cornella dropped his stick, and it ended up tripping in the process Mucci. Now here's Pooley, a shot from a tough angle, and a good save off the shoulder by Brian Wilson. And now skating out with it are the Purple Eagles.
That's one of those shots from Pooley where you're playing the rebound. The chances you're going to score from that angle on a good goaltender is slim to none, but it's also going to be really hard for him to freeze the puck. So Laffin was charging in, and Barafato's going to wish he gloved that one out of the air, but Laffin cleans it up.
And here comes Michael Laffin with Scott Pooley. Pooley sends it across the ice to Dalton Skelly, who dumps it in. There is Zielinski, who gets there first. Cornella chases. Nice play with the stick. Trying to get it out, but Pooley there with the stick. Sends it across to Trapp. Trapp keeps it in. Spencer Trapp with the shot. Now Pooley in the high slot. A save opportunity, and it squirts over top of the cage. A great chance for Peter Cornella that time, as Scott Pooley sent it on target. Spencer Trapp falls down. That one sent high off the boards and out as King trying to get there, but Spencer Trapp gets there. And a great chance, though, for Holy Cross after the shot comes from guess who? Scott Pooley in the high slot.
Yeah, and Peter Cornella was the one that had the follow-up knocked high, but Wilson actually lost sight of his stick. It was right next to him, but he had no clue where it was. If the Crusaders could have thrown another one on net, they'd have had a huge chance to score.
Holy Cross able to knock that one down. It was Logan Ferguson who did so. And Ferguson will get there in the corner. Now Holy Cross, after killing off 2 power plays, have started to get some pressure here in the offensive end, and the Purple Eagles having a tough time. Here is Barrow. Gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson skates it in, being chased by Farmer. Ferguson in front. That one was left that time for TJ Moore, but he couldn't find the puck.
It's a good idea by Logan Ferguson because Moore knew exactly what he was doing. Niagara just had too many bodies in the way.
Here's Kessel. Skates it up ice. Leaves it for Mackey. Mackey threw a shot. It's off the pads. And a chance for Darr to get the rebound there, but a good clear from the Purple Eagles defense. Up here is Kessel. Kessel tried to skate around, and a good play with the stick by Tyler Hayes. Justin Kendall skates in on Brophy. Nice hit into the boards that time by Surwick. Around the glass it comes. Curran with it.
Holy Cross playing with only 4 guys with a stick. Surwick's is broken, and that's a fortunate offsides call.
A very fortunate offsides. Delmas didn't think so, but the official right there, and he makes the call, and we will step aside. Action-packed second period. Holy Cross and Niagara knotted at 0.